Hello! Alrighty, we got into a game. It took me 3 spins to get in here, so I was on the verge of giving up, but we found one. And it's actually pretty close team value. So let's see what they're running, these orcs. Nothing unusual here. I guess you could argue dodge is unusual, but that's pretty usual for an unusual. And how are they doing? 3-3-0? That's a good solid record. Any concedes? No. No, looks like they've just played well. Don't recognize the name. How many players they got? Just got a flat 11. Let's see if they use their... Oh, they can only really afford a babe anyway, so that's nice and easy. Alright. Here we go. Let's just check everything's in order. It is. Nice. I honestly don't think there's anything else they could afford, so maybe they're just checking out our team there. Do I have anywhere I can rest my phone so I can see it? Yes. I mean, that's not heavy enough to rest it on. I really need a phone holdery thing. Problem with having a clear desk is that there's nowhere to prop stuff. I guess I can prop it on the keyboard here. Just so I can keep track of what I'm looking at here. Sorry everybody. Just filling the time before the game. And off we go. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I feel like orcs are a pretty... Well, it's a pretty even matchup on average. Oops, I don't want to concede. Not yet anyway. It still bothers me that this whistle is not attached to anything. But it sometimes moves when he moves and sometimes doesn't really. Yeah, it's sort of magical. Okay. So, let's see. Do we have anyone on the bench we want on? Not really. We're playing against orcs, so I think we are going to just do our traditional sort of setup, which is zombies across the board. Probably take this guy off again. Still manage not to score. That's because of my bad ability to attack. We'll bring these guys back. I kind of like this with Undead. I know at some point we're going to want to change this, but I like the fact that our players are not valuable enough to be worth... Like, we can actually spread our front line a little bit. I quite like that. And I will split these guys apart. Yeah, I'm okay with that setup. I mean, we could try and crowd them out of knocking the mummies over, but honestly it's pretty hard to stop them if they really want to. Like, if we squash them in with somebody in the middle, then maybe they just get a Black Hawk to punch the guy in the middle. And then blitz whoever we put to stop him getting a second assist in. Slot the assist in, get one down, and once one down, the other goes down pretty easy, right? So let's feed them zombies, of which we have a couple of spare, and let the let these guys take the hits. Give our mummies a chance to reposition potentially where we want them. Now maybe if we get more guard and whatnot amongst the team, maybe if we get both mummies guarded and then somebody in the middle to be guarded, that would be a much more effective setup, and we might use the mummies on the front line, but they're still ever so slightly vulnerable right now. I don't think any of his Black Hawks... Okay, one of them has block. Sorry. Oh, I'll wake up in a sec. One of them has block, the other one does not. May as well move that under, right? Oh, he's not. He's purposely moving away from it. I think I'd at least want the chance of catching it, because then you've got this guy who's essentially useless catch with the ball, and this guy free to block, even though I know he's a bit more vulnerable. I think I would think that's worth it. If you don't have to make a pickup, you don't have to make a pickup, right? Kaboom. So the reason I put this white on this side is not really like a good reason for it, but he's got the extra skill, right? So my reasoning is I've got to block Mighty Blow on this side and then a block Mighty Blow on this side, whereas if I put him on this side, our sort of two best players are on the same side. So I kind of like to try and spread things out a bit so that it's not so easy for the other team to decide where they want to go. Whether that ever makes any difference, it's tough to say. But it's my theory of how I do it, in case you're wondering why I do it. Not worried about the ball. Which is, I mean, it's pretty well protected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, it's semi-well protected. We could technically get there if something went wrong, but he did make sure that was a 3 dice. Oh, sorry. It is evening here. You know, I'm just looking for excuses, really. But it is. Oh, sure hands. Good skill. We didn't get it because we got strength instead, which, I mean, I don't regret. Now this is tricky because part of me wants to come and take a hit on this guy. You know, because, I mean, imagine if we removed him, we've got rid of his best player, right? Okay, that makes it a little less enticing. So I wanted to get a 3 dice to try and get the pair, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get 3 dice now. So, what are we hitting? I guess we could hit this guy. If I put this guy in here, we can get a 2 dice on him. Do I want to pick up this guy? Not yet. Let's arrange ourselves a little bit. That's pretty much all I think I want to do. Try and make it so it's a bit more awkward for them to get at that guy. No, I'm hitting this guy. Try and hit the Mighty Blow. Not very exciting. We'll push him straight back because I don't know which way I want him to go. Things are set up pretty evenly right now. I think we're gonna leave it like that for now. We'll see how much he goes on the front line here. He has a guard in place, but don't know if he has much else in the way of assist, and I don't know how easy it is. He's going to need to bring in... No, he's not going to have to bring in assist because this guy doesn't have guard. So I guess maybe he can get us down if he commits heavily to the middle. We got that guy down for sure. So let's see. 4, 5, 6. So yeah, he could actually hit the mummy here. I miscalculated in there somewhere. As can happen. I mean, it's difficult when you're facing so much strength 4. So he can clear all 3 of these guys. But it does mean he's kind of pushing in the middle, which kind of goes into our heart. So yeah, he's gonna come get the 2 dice on this guy. Just a push this time. Oh, that's extreme. I mean, he gets him down, but that feels greedy, doesn't it? What was the point in that, I wonder? I mean, here's why I say that. Like, if you're using this guy, or more specifically this guy, you wouldn't want to do it with that guy. But if you're using, like, this guy to do it, then at least you've got a much better chance of actually knocking him down, right? The mummy's full animation is okay, he's gonna foul. Well, fair enough. I really wasn't expecting that. Not with 11 players. This is some aggro we're seeing here. Beyond what I expected. I guess it's a, you know, if you get him off the field, it's a good calculated risk, right? So, how do we want to progress here? It's not giving us a lot of look-ins. I'm thinking probably just the GFI block up here, which I don't really like, but I don't see anything more worthwhile. Unless, we could hit this guy and then retreat and pull our resources much more in this direction. Yeah, I actually quite like that. Unless, of course, we don't get any kind of push, in which case it's quite bad. Okay. We're still yet to knock somebody down, but it is only turn 2. I say that. Did we knock somebody down in the end? I'm not sure we did. I think I'm gonna have to come up here. I don't really like this. Having 2 stun players already is not the best. Don't really want to get this guy up, but I'm kind of feeling pressure to. We'll leave it for now. This is one of those, we keep getting these tricky sort of bash games where it all comes down to sort of minor decisions. I don't think he can get better than a 1 dice here. Unless he were to, well, he could blitz this guy off and then he could get a second assist in, but it looks like he's pushing this way, which is probably sensible to make the push. I guess we didn't do enough to dissuade him from that. Okay, so he's got him down and he's a little stuck in place. Because this guy now can't move. He can obviously bring more people down. But our back guys are going to have to swing over pretty hard now. Did he knock somebody off the field? He didn't. So as of right now, we're both feeling 11. I think I'm just feeling the pressure because our mummies are kind of out of position, which they have a tendency to be. And we've got players, like, we've got 3 players down, right? 4 now. So he's coming into here. We do have the strength 4, so we could potentially get something going here. Guard is in a pretty good place, all told, from his perspective, but we can stand up these 3 zombies to help kind of keep him cemented here. I don't think he wants to score super quick, but we're not the fastest team, so he may feel like defense is pretty good for him. Oh, another foul. Oh, okay. He actually got him for no, I mean, he's coming back, but boy, fouling is... Doesn't have dirty play, right? No, he's just rolling high on the armor. Well, it's going pretty well for him so far. I mean, I guess, what are we? We're 2 dice against on this guy. Could we get enough assists over here to make this, I mean, I could definitely make it a 1 dice, which could give us a 2 dice on the ball. That seems worth doing. A push won't do it, though, unfortunately. That works for me. A power wheel. And then do we follow here? Yes. Very nice. I think I have to push it here, unfortunately. Maybe I should have pushed it here. Well, then it would have gone into a bad place as well. We'll see how this goes. This guy's not technically doing anything. Hey Rick, how's it going? You can get a 1D on the block for 2 dice on the... Yes! Okay, you came to the same conclusion as... I think that's what we did, right? 1 dice on the block for 2 dice. Yes, yes. And it kind of worked out. The reason I would have pushed here is because then I can dodge out, right? But the reason I pushed it here was because I want it to bounce, like, up here rather than down here where his guy can potentially just grab it and be home free. But he did commit quite a lot of people onto this side to do the foul on the mummy, so I'm just kind of hoping that he's going to struggle to get us cleared off here. How's your day been, Rick? I guess you're kind of at the... Yeah, pretty late there. Yeah, scatter's bad. The only nice thing about the scatter is it could go off the field, right? If he tries to pick it up. Which I am all for. Because if it goes back here, he's got to get it all the way back down. If it goes down here, maybe we get a chance at it. But this guy is definitely playing the I'm just going to kill all your guys off the field game, which so far has kind of worked, in fairness. Although it has left the ball a bit vulnerable. You're cool into PC, 2 draws, no win. Okay, you play... Oh yeah, I saw you were playing earlier, but we had to go out. Nice, that's a very nice record for the day. I played earlier and also won, so we're just doing a late night one to... Well, late, you know, European night one. I hope the blood test situation was not too scary. Is he going to reroll? He likes the rerolls, and it's a chance on our strength ghoul. He didn't. He was restrained. He's got his guard in here as well, which is bad, and he stunned this guy, which is unfortunate because this guy would get rid of all the other assists. So we are a bit lacking in personnel. So I guess we're probably going to see the pickup and then right here. Could be more chances on the ball if it works. Ooh, that was a lucky scatter for him, in my estimation. Especially seeing as we can't surf this guy now. Alright, so you just need to get up. You just need to get up. You need to keep heading this way. Honestly, I think you just need to get up. I'd love to get my mummy more involved, but with, like, if he blitzes himself free, he's still only got 2 spaces, so I think just kind of pressuring is probably the way to go here. Ooh. Hey Victoire, how's it going? Okay, got him back. We can push the net in tighter. Where do I want him? Maybe here? Sorry, I'll respond to what's being said in a moment. I just gotta work out what we're doing here. Could try and 1 dice onto the ball. that works. Follow. Nice, nice. Okay. That's exciting. Do we just try and get the guard out of here? I haven't blitzed yet, but I don't really have a good blitz. I don't want to try and pick up that ball, because that could end poorly. Do I do the uphill here? I think so. Yeah, he's probably not happy with that. If I go here... Trying to work out if he can... Don't think it's an easy serve, so he could blitz us to here. Yeah, with how everything's positioned, I think this is where we want to be. Okay, sorry about that. Just fine. Okay, that's good to know. Pokemon ROM hack. Yeah, I'm happy with how we... I think the two dice uphill was worth it. Bit risky, I suppose, but we do have 3 rerolls and we're trying to keep the pressure on, and like you say, we were just going to get hit back anyway. Our presence around the ball is much better now. I've never played any... Okay, so Pokemon-wise, the only thing I've ever played is Pokemon Snap. Don't ask me why. On the N64, I think that was on. Like the original Pokemon Snap. And, I have to admit, I played Pokemon Go, when that was a thing. It's quite fun, to be honest. Oh, you've been playing more time. Okay, now that I've put some time into. It's not the best, but it's fun. Alright, so what's the tactic here? I think he wants to hit this guy to free up the guard, right? Because part of why I hit the guard was just to get him out of our way, so getting him back would be useful, but I suppose if he does that, he's not really getting rid of our presence here. Okay, he did decide to blitz the white. There was no chance for Surf, but this does free up his ball carrier, so it makes sense. So now he picks up and then drops back, maybe? So here he'd be sort of safe-ish, maybe? Might want to tag the mummy. Oh yeah, I have to admit, my best success in more time was playing as... oh, he forgot the ball. Oh, that's not good. He did the classic thing, I think, where he clicked on it and then... I mean, unless I'm missing something, so now he's going to pick up with this guy and... he's going to dodge away. I think that was a misclick there. Oh boy. Oh, and then he misclicked again. Oh, but it all worked. This is a bit of a comedy of errors here. Probably needs to GF... Oh, he's... Okay, now he's throwing it to the... Oh boy. The question is, can we make this... Can we make him pay for this? Yes. Yes, we can. Wow, that was a disaster. Okay. So we could 2 dice there. Can I get the Black Orc off? No, so I would have to dodge. We need to bring this guy in here. Hang on, is there a better way? No, because of this guy, there's not. Unless I can chain that... No, I can't chain that guy off. Just make sure there's nothing... No, there's no way to get rid of this guy, so dodging is the way. Just trying to work out who blitzes. Probably the mummy. You need to get out of the way. Unfortunately, the mummy can't blitz yet. So everything is somewhat dependent on this. Okay, that's the guard. So where would we want to go? I guess over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Yeah, that was a panic turn if ever I've seen one. Oh. It's totally not worth conceding. Like, I get that that was a frustrating turn, but that was not time for a concede. Firstly, I mean, we were probably going to score, but he could have easily scored on our half, right? I mean, attrition-wise, I don't think... I mean, it uses Apo, I suppose, but yeah, I was kind of wondering that too. Especially playing at this time of day, I feel like... Okay, our mummy is invisible, but has leveled again. Boy. So 2 armor breaks to 4 armor breaks. Yeah. Yeah, when it dropped onto him, I was like, oh, this is bad. I think he was just waiting to see if the dodge worked, or how we were going to get out of that situation, and then as soon as we did, boom. He dropped it, which is a pity, because it was actually... He, apart from that turn, he had played, pretty solidly, I thought. Like, the early defense was good, maybe he pushed a little too fast, and kind of exposed his ball carrier a bit without, he gave us that shot on the side of his cage, right? So I suppose you could argue that wasn't so great. But the first few turns, played really solidly, got the mummy out of a nice foul. It was really, really in his favour. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I don't understand why you don't... If you're gonna concede, like, throw a few dice at it first and see, because there was some just, like, dodges away. But yeah, I mean, that turn before was pretty disastrous, wasn't it? So, what are we getting here? I'm assuming we're getting... Oh, okay. Okay, it's not the guy we wanted to roll agility on. So, I think we're going guard here. We went a little early with that 11 there. I would like stand firm, but we need to make our bashing more bashy. So it's got to be guard, right? But we didn't roll a double. Oh no, because this is the block guy anyway, isn't it? So we don't need block again. I mean, break tackle is honestly kind of tempting, but yeah, this is the block guy, right? It doesn't show us. Yeah, it has to be because the other guy has guard. Yeah. Yeah, grab's quite fun as well. I think because we're taking a while to level up, I like the guard because it's also going to help protect, they can help protect each other then, right, when we jam them in. Yeah, grab. I'm kind of coming around to grab. I'm also liking the break tackle with the block because it makes him a horrific threat of a blitzer, but he's not fast, so we're going to rely on our whites for the moment. So yeah, we'll get guard. And then next time we'll have another difficult choice. Maybe I'll get grab on this guy. Probably not break tackle. Of course, stand firm is a great skill as well, right? Stand firm on this guy is going to be super annoying. So there's some options. It keeps wanting me to get the ghoul. We've got the perfect amount to get a third ghoul. I can't really think of many great reasons why not to. I haven't looked at the rules yet, Rick. I know people were talking about them, and don't they have some kind of funky skill now to avoid tackle or something? I'll have a think about whether we pop a ghoul on here. I'm kind of liking how lean this team is, because we'll be right at 1300 once if we got rid of the money. With 2 subs, which I like. Not that we're fouling a whole lot, but it's because we keep coming across, like, bash heavy teams. Well, it's a bit late for me to play another one now. I'm going to end the video for YouTube. And, yeah, let me end the video for YouTube real quick. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry that got cut short. That was, a somewhat unfortunate misclick situation there. We had a few of our own recently, so I feel sympathy, but yeah, we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.